Brits are conditioned to own our own homes. You know, in my case, it was certainly something that my parents always wanted for me. Is that something that you're up against kind of culturally, societally, or do you think it's changing perhaps to reflect more what we see in Europe, in Germany, for example?
Yeah, again, spot on Germany. The people rent for most of their working career and then buy towards the end of their career. And in the US, people will rent readily. And that is really a function of having a great rental market. I think a lot of people want home ownership for a variety of reasons, but one of them is so that they can control the quality and also how long they can stay there, so they feel as though they have more control over their lives. But actually renting with a professional landlord means that, you know, our teams are all incentivized that people stay with us and stay with us for longer, and so it's one of the things we measure ourselves on.
And is the idea therefore that they would rent with you perhaps for 10 years and then they'd move out to the countryside and extend their families?
Historically, you would have expected home ownership to start with, you know, a very small flat and then a bigger flat, and then, you know, eventually you buy your family home or whatever. Now, the frictional costs of buying and the barriers to saving for a deposit mean that it happens a lot later. But people are doing really great in their career. You think of early 20s to late 30s, it's where their career is really moving along, and they should have somewhere good to live, and they want to rent well. You know, we say if you rent well and you live well.